What's up, everybody? This is Philly Ryan of Madden 101, your place for quick tips to educate you on football and Madden. And as you know, I've been coming to you every week with a Madden Ultimate Team coin-up challenge. All right. Again, this is a great feature that EA added to the game. I like to take advantage of this. Not just about talking about the actual coin-up challenge, but giving you some insight on the football game and who you should actually take a look at to start in your fantasy league, or who you should use to actually collect the card if you don't have either Drew Brees or Peyton Manning in this week's actual fantasy matchup, and also basically the coin up challenge. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. Basically, everybody knows Peyton Manning is one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League. All right. I am not 100% Peyton Manning fan. However, I have to respect what this man does. He's a great quarterback and has been consistent throughout his career. And that's all that you can actually expect or hope for from your actual quarterback. On the other hand, we have Drew Brees. Now, Drew Brees also has a Super Bowl title and also is a great quarterback. And his greatness has come after adversity. After him tearing his shoulder up to the point where they thought he would never play football again, him getting shipped off to New Orleans because, San Diego said, nah, we're not going to go we're going to go with the young Phillip Rivers and see how that goes. And they basically just shuffled him out of town. And ever since then, he's been an extremely high performer. Now, let's go ahead and get into this week's actual matchup. All right. If you know anything about the past, it seems like the New Orleans Saints have a serious problem playing when they're outdoors. All right, they actually gave the birth of Seattle becoming a tough team by being like a number one seed, I believe, a couple years back, going up to Seattle and losing. No, I'm sorry, they weren't the number one seed. They were the number 3 seed. They were number 5 seed. I'm sorry. They had to go up to Seattle and play, even though Seattle had a losing record, and they lost with like an 11-5 record. They lost to the first team in the NFL that made the playoffs with a losing record. That was unbelievable, but that's what happened. And that's the type of thing that I stay away from when I'm picking these things. Like, based on past evidence, that the Saints have trouble when they're outside and they have trouble when they're away from their dome. All right, so that's one reason why I don't want to pick Drew Brees this week. Drew Brees has actually had back-to-back 4 touchdown games. All right, so that bodes well for him. But at the same time, last week, the Saints defense made Josh Freeman look like he was actually Peyton Manning. And that's ridiculous because now this week, they actually face Peyton Manning. All right, so Peyton Manning basically is up against the Saints defense, which has allowed the most fantasy points per game this year to opposing quarterbacks. If you give Peyton Manning an opportunity to be extremely successful, he's going to be extremely successful. So that's the main determining factor when I look at this game and what card should I pick. Do I collect my Peyton Manning card that you get from this week's coin up challenge in hopes to get the Drew Brees card and then collect the Drew Brees on Monday? Or do I keep the Peyton Manning card and just wait until Monday and collect the Peyton Manning card? I'm going with the Peyton Manning card. Both of these quarterbacks will at least give you, based on previous games, at least 3 touchdowns. And I can see Manning getting at least 3 touchdowns. Now, Brees has had 4 touchdowns in back-to-back games. However, because the Saints defense has been giving up so many points, that's going to make me go towards Peyton Manning, because if Josh Freeman can have a great game, I can see Peyton Manning having close to like 5 touchdowns against a porous defense. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. All right. And after that, so I'm going to collect my Peyton Manning card. Real quick before the video actually ends, I want to give a quick shout out to, I've been running a Madden Ultimate Team. We're calling it a smash and grab bi-weekly tournament. All right, with my good friend Grand Champion. This past week on Thursday, we finished up, and a guy by the name of New Skills from I believe he's from Madden School actually won the tournament. So I want to say congratulations to him. I want to make sure that he gets some notoriety. This is a community thing, so it's not all about me. It's about putting a spotlight on some great talent in our community. So New Skills, great job. We'll have another tournament in 2 weeks. And everybody just have a great Sunday. Enjoy this card. Here's a quick look at it. And as you know, I can't end this video without a youse, damn it.